fellow women of Philadelphia and Paula Deen. My name's Nicole. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm cooking for you some super smoky Philly chili. I make this chili for Patriots games, and I make it now during Red Sox season when we have a lot of people over to our house to watch some sports in the living room. This is a turkey chili that is super smoky with some chipotle chilies and adobo sauce in it, and whipped Philadelphia cream cheese is also in this chili. What I have going right now is 1 onion chopped and 2 really big cloves of garlic finely minced. If you have medium-sized cloves, I'd go for 3, 4. Little garlic never hurt anybody. So I'm breaking up the turkey right now, and I'm going to add in my spices. What I put in there is 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of coriander, and just a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You don't need a lot of heat in the dry spices because that adobo sauce and those chilies that come in later are really going to spice things up. I've been making this chili for years, and I wanted to do kind of a different spin on it. And I got a great idea while I was reading a magazine, actually. I think the best way to show you is probably to do a flashback. Stir a half a cup of Philly in your pasta. Looks pretty good, but I don't think I'm in the mood for pasta tonight. I want something spicy. My chili. I bet I could stir Philadelphia cream cheese into my smoky chipotle chili. I mean, everybody puts sour cream on top and then swirls it in anyway. I bet if I stirred in some Philadelphia cream cheese, it would give it that same great creamy texture all through the chili. I think that's what we're going to try tonight, Philly in chili. The turkey meat is pretty well cooked through. I use 93.7 for mine, but if you wanted to make this super healthy, you could definitely substitute 99% fat-free turkey meat. To the turkey meat, onion, and garlic, we're going to add 1 can of black beans and 1 can of red kidney beans that have been drained and rinsed, 28 ounces of diced tomatoes with the juice, 1 12-ounce light beer. Any kind of light beer is fine, and if you like a stronger beer, you could even use something like a Guinness or a Bass in this, and it would give it a really nice strong flavor. So I'm just going to give those a quick stir around. And now I'm going to chop up my chipotles. These are canned chipotles in adobo sauce. I'm going to use 3 because my husband and I both like things really spicy. So do our guests. If you don't like things super spicy, you can just use the sauce from the chipotle chilies and you'll get plenty of heat. So I'm going to get these chopped up, and then I'm going to add them into the pot with 3 tablespoons of the adobo sauce. You'll probably have some chipotles left over. If you do, you can put those in a Ziploc baggie and freeze them. They actually freeze really, really well. So if you have a lot of leftovers, don't worry that you've got to use them in the next, couple of weeks. They freeze really well. So I'm going to add these in. And a couple tablespoons of our sauce. And this is what's going to give our super smoky Philly chili its great smoky flavor. So now I'm going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes covered on low to medium heat, about a 3 or a 4 on an electric stove. And then we come back to it, we're going to stir in our whipped Philadelphia cream cheese, and that'll finish it off nicely. Turkey chili's been cooking for about 15 minutes to let all the flavors mix together. And now we're going to do the last part, and that is stirring in 8 ounces of Philadelphia whipped cream cheese, You're going to just want to dollop that cream cheese right in there. And then we're going to give it a stir and get it all mixed in with our chipotles and our beans and our diced tomatoes, onions, garlic, and plenty of spice with that adobo sauce. Once this is all stirred in, I'm going to ladle out a dish for myself and my husband. If you want to have a side dish with this, of course, the natural go-to, as with all chilies, is cornbread. And I recommend adding some scallions and some cheddar cheese to your cornbread before you bake it, and putting it in individual muffin tins. That way everybody has their own serving of cornbread all set. So I'm going to ladle this in, and my husband and I are going to sit down for a nice chili dinner with some Red Sox because the Patriots are not in season. And I prefer to just have my super smoky Philly chili with a nice cold beer. So cheers, I hope you enjoy.